Let's ride, V.
Hello everybody, it's your boy Osimo, and welcome to the Atomic Friends. Today we're reviewing the much maligned Cyberpunk 2077. Let's see, as if 2020 wasn't disappointing enough, what should have been a lighthouse in a storm turned out to be a heartbreaking, disenchanting mess, ending the year with a stinky fried chicken fart. You heard me. The dismal Cyberpunk 2077 dropped in December of 2020, being in development for nearly a decade. And Cyberpunk was developed by CD Projekt Red over in Poland, a Poland-based video game developer who had won our hearts and the hearts of many through their excellent work on the Witcher series. Unfortunately, the anticipation of this long-awaited game blew up in their faces like an M80 in a Porta-John. The game-breaking bugs just riddled all platforms. Let's see. Cyberpunk 2077 was released on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One, and as well as next-gen consoles, but they didn't get an update till I want to say it was this year. I'm not positive about that. Originally, we played the game on our PC, on our laptop. That we had a lot of problems. For instance, textures. I could talk. Textures not loading on NPCs when we first played the game in early February, I want to say, 2021. And there was constant NPC pop-ins. There was one time we were riding our motorcycle and we caught some air, and then we froze in midair. The motorcycle was just frozen, and we jumped off, and there it was, and we couldn't finish the mission we were on, so I had to reload, and that was awesome. And that was just a few of the issues we personally came across in the first few months after the game had launched. The cherry on top of the humiliation may have been the removal of the game from the PlayStation Store all the way to through to June of 2021. PlayStation 4 gamers found that the game was almost completely broken. So yeah, that was great. The game was plagued throughout all systems that it was released on, but the PS4 may indeed have bore the worst of it. So we came back to the game and we played it on the Xbox Series X when we had played it previously on the PC, and we basically took at least a year off. About a year off, I think, from playing this game. We had played it for some time on the PC, and it was actually running okay, bugs notwithstanding, with most of the graphics sliders turned all the way down. But we found after one of the updates to the game basically made the game unplayable on our system. So here we are today. We're going to see if after putting the game down and playing it on a next-gen system after nearly over a year, and many updates later, what difference does a year make? So let's take a look. Can there be redemption to the fallen hero that is CD Projekt Red? Is there any redemption for these guys? Well, let's take a look. Now on for our review. And to start our review, we're gonna have my boy Noodles. So give a shout out to my boy Noodles. Thank you.
Hello everybody, it's me, Noodles. Hi, hello. So here we're gonna talk about Cyberpunk 2077 with my boy Keanu right there. That's my dude right there. So yeah, everybody and their mama has an opinion on this game. And now you're gonna hear mine, okay? So, like Osimo said earlier, when we first played this game over a year ago, we got over about 60 plus hours into the game on the PC before an update pretty much broke the game for us. And we put it down for over a year. Anyways, so by the time we've done this, we're doing our review right now. We're about 50 hours into the Xbox Series X cut of the Cyberpunk 2077. So yeah, it's running pretty decent. You know, there's still some glitches, some bugs to be squashed because they're not fixed yet, here and there. But anyways, it's running pretty decent. I've seen some NPC pop-ins and pop-outs, but clipping and animation glitches, and there was even a mission I was playing where I had to reload it like 3 times because the essential NPCs failed to start moving. They just sat there in their cars staring out at nothing, contemplating life, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, let's talk about something a little more positive, because not all is lost with Cyberpunk. Something stinks around here. Oh, maybe it's the bugs and glitches and Cyberpunk. That's my dude right there. Look at him. Isn't he so cool? Oh, God. All right, let's get down to business here. Okay, so let's talk about the story, because that is definitely the shining light. The bright star in the sky is the story and narrative to this game. So yeah, the setting of the game really gets you into it, and the setting and the story really play off each other. Like you would want in a good movie or, a video game. So yeah, the world in the game is pretty filthy. In more ways than one. The future is dominated by over-sexualized advertisements everywhere you go. And yeah, it really sets the stage. Like sometimes you're walking around, there's literally heaps of garbage in some neighborhoods. It's a futuristic corporate hellscape, unlike anything in our reality. Okay, so the main story is pretty intriguing, and the startup really gets you involved with your soon-to-be best friend, Mr. Jackie Wells. Jackie's a pretty cool hombre, and if you ask me, or if you ask my opinion, this guy has really high-reaching aspirations to become a Night City legend. The two of you meet for the first time in a very shady fashion, and lucky you, he's a cool dude and not some serial killer, because you meet him out in a trailer in the middle of the desert, and it's creepy. And he's got a big box, and he wants you to put it in the trunk. Could have easily hit you over the back of the head, put you in that box, and ended you. But that'd be a different game. So anyways, the two of you bond over nearly being killed after Border Patrol guards that you bribed end up selling
selling you out to the corpos anyways. It's kind of like the old double cross. Or is it, maybe it's triple cross. No. Maybe. I don't know. Either way, you and your boy Jackie decide that, you make a good team. And you have this great bonding buddy montage that goes on with cool music and shows you all the highlights of your first year in Night City. And from there, we delve into the story plot. You work a job that almost goes south on you, which is kind of foreshadowing what, you're being led down the path to your destiny. And you ever get the feeling you're being watched sometimes? I'm getting that feeling right now.
Hey!
Oh, Jesus! Oh, God!
Can I play?
Hey, it's my dude! Hey, this is my dude, Friendy. Look at him. Oh, what was that? What the hell was that?
It was a Saturday night.
Hey,
This game is pretty cool.
is it? Yeah, I thought so too. It's a damn shame, all the glitches that when it first came out, right?
Yeah, but that happens. But hey, I think it's cool now. I really like the graphics and the characters and the story and the prostitutes.
Hey, they're called Joy Toys in the game.
Yeah,
That's pretty bad.
that Buttercup.
What? Buttercup.
What is the name of that club?
Oh, the Clouds.
The Cloud.
Yeah. Den of Iniquity.
Den of Iniquity. Hey, was my mouth moving? Woo! Wait.
There he goes.
Good to see you, Friendy.
Hey, wait, you're Friendy.
Wait.
I'm Noodles. Jesus Christ. How? Did you get into the sauce already, bro?
Woo!
He
Hey, Keanu.
Let him go. Hey, those are my Keanu's. Oh, what did he? Bloody hell. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Okay, back to being serious. Anyways, that was my boy Friendy. You might have seen him before. Anyways. God, I hope he didn't mess up my Keanu. Oh, he's in my coffee. I never thought about that. What? Well, anyways. So yeah, you're working a job that goes south, which foreshadows your destiny. And so yeah, Jackie calls you up, and he says he has found the job to end all jobs. And this scheme, this heist sounds a little too good to be true. But you and your small crew of Jackie and T-Bug, your netrunner, which is cyberpunk slang for a fancy hacker, has gotten a call from Dexter Deshawn, one of the biggest fixers in Night City. Anyways, the heist is set up to be the epic, the main story, and it sets everything up. The larger side missions, and yeah. Oh, that was nasty. Oh, my coffee's here. Wow, yes, all right. So yeah, this main mission brings you into the orbit of many of the movers and shakers in Night City. And there's a handful of really fleshed out characters in this game. Maybe not as many as you would hope, but as long as but the ones you get to know have pretty decent stories to go with them. So yeah, you have like Pan Am and her band of nomads, Sweet Punch and Judy Alvarez, the brain dance maker, Hacker Dame, and then my boy Keanu, the lovable douchebag in your head. Oh, so yeah, maybe not so lovable because he's kind of a jerk. But he's still pretty cool. He's a pretty cool rocker dude for the past that moonlights as an anti-capitalist and anti-authority terrorist. In my honest opinion, main story and main side missions are the major selling point of this game. And in light of the bad press and associated bugs, upon the game's release, the narrative? What's that? Who's getting married? Anyways, the narrative is kind of the light at the end of the tunnel for this game. Oh, distractions! God, get this out of my face! I can't stop drinking it. So yeah, I won't get too into the story much further, so we can limit the spoilers. But the story, setting, and characters are above all things what sold me on this game. Sorry, I digress. So yeah, the story is great, and the other thing that really sells me is
is this guy right here. That dude. That dude. Keanu, man. My dude, he is so cool. And I'm glad you're in the game, bro. Because you're kind of part of the saving grace. Kind of. But yeah, guy's cool. Alright, so, the gameplay in Cyberpunk 2077 is pretty basic. It's kind of your typical first-person shooter with melee combat. It kind of also reminds me a bit of Skyrim with guns at the same time. Yeah, and let's talk about some of the elements in the gameplay. Cars, they handle a lot better than when I first played it on the PC. It was like trying to drive a car on ice. It was pretty bad. Yeah, so they handle better now after the updates, but yeah, car handling is still not the best. And all the cars that have way better top speeds and acceleration, man, they oversteer in a major way. Yeah, they're still pretty broken. Personally, I like to stick to the motorcycles. They're pretty speedy, and they handle way better than the cars anyways. Another thing I learned about the gameplay is that in both of my playthroughs, I found that the melee and the blades are far more effective than firearms. It's better just to run up and cut them down, baby. So yeah, you know, once you get some little pro tip here, once you get some armor perks, mods, maybe some ability points on reflexes and body, and you can find yourself becoming a near immortal, speedy cyber samurai at about mid-game. So yeah, I'm just throwing that out there if you're interested in creating an OP melee character. It's not hard to pull off. With the, you know, sinking some of your perks and your points into reflex and body. Pro tip, I guess. The gunplay is fun too, and quick hacks, quick hacks are kind of like creating a magic character in a game, in like an adventure fantasy game. Yeah, it's about as close as you're gonna get to magic in Cyberpunk's futurescape. So yeah, I'm gonna introduce a new friend. I got my boy Doodles coming out. You may have heard him or seen him in the backgrounds and stuff. Yeah. Say hi to my boy Doodles.
Hey everybody, it's me Doodles.
Hey, Papa!
And this is Happy Pappy right here.
Look my Gandalf hair!
Doesn't he look like a magician, man?
Woo!
Whoa, man. That's quite a voice you got there.
Hey,
Powerful.
Doodles!
Hey, man. How you doing, brother?
Oh,
How's
good
it
to
going?
see you!
Good to see you, man.
Hey, this game was awesome!
Yeah, the game was pretty cool. Too bad it froze up on me like 1,000 times when I first played it. And I said, I'm done with this thing, man. I'm done with it.
I get you. But
Right.
I like Keanu in this game.
Keanu's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
He ain't no king, but he's like the prince or something.
He's king of whatever he wants to be. Look at that hair.
That's true, man. Hey, want to see a trick? Hey, want to see a trick, man? Look at this. Bet you can't do that, brother.
Can you do this? You can't! Bye, Doodles.
Is that a hairpiece, man? That damn Keanu keeps moving around. So anyways. So yeah, hello everybody. Hi everyone. Look at that. Look at my arm, man. It's going crazy. Wait, whoa, get on out of here, boy. Okay. So, hello everyone. My name's Doodles. Hello, how's it going? So, yeah. We're gonna be talking about the graphics here, man. As soon as I can get myself under control. Alright, man. So, we played this game on the Xbox Series X, where the game was optimized prior to our getting our furry little mitts on it, man. So yeah, we played it on the PC like the boys said it before, with settings on low as you can go, and it barely played, man. So yeah, Xbox Series X on the other hand ran pretty smooth, and the graphics look pretty damn decent. Better than bad, as they say, right, Keanu? So anyways, yeah, there's like pretty lens flares like a J.J. Abrams show. Like someone pulls out there. Oh, okay. Can't say that's copyrighted. Never mind. So anyways, Night City is bright, futuristic, and beautiful, while being a complete trash heap. And quite literally, in some sections, everything's just covered in garbage.
So anyways, and some of it's beautiful. But yeah, the graphics definitely convey the paradox within Night City and the dystopian future of corporate greed and eccentricity. So yeah, there was a bygone. We didn't see any of the much memed texture failures than of the NPCs. You've all seen them where they don't have any faces and stuff. It's pretty gross. That's all been patched as far as I've seen in the game, and since the last time we had played it. So yeah, large fights that have a lot of NPCs and explosions. We didn't catch any FPS drops on the Xbox. So that's a good thing. It's a good thing, man. There were some pop-ins, pop-outs, things like that. But yeah, anyways, NPCs, we saw them clipping in the environment here and there. So there's definitely, they shined this baby up a little bit, but she still ain't fixed. Not all the way. But yeah, the game has gotten a lot better as a whole, and there's still some graphical hiccups here and there, but every update gets a little bit better. So things are looking good, and the game seems to be on the upswing finally in the graphics department there. So not all is the dumps in Night City. So yeah, let's move on to sound. I'm dying, mama. I can feel the soil pouring over my head, man. Tell you what. What's wrong with my hand? Well, what's wrong with my hand, man? So yeah, man, let's talk about the sound. The music, man. The music in this game, pretty good, pretty great. Really fits the setting. The music and the sound are one of the highlights of this game, and it helps you become a little more immersed in the setting. Everywhere you go, there's obscene moans and sounds that would make old Grandma Noodle blush. Tell you what. So you may want to put on your headphones when you can play this game with sound up, or be prepared for some strange looks from your neighbors next time you leave the house, because sounds like you're watching something best kept private. So anyways, better be prepared. I think they already think I'm a deviant, so you know, I'll crank up the sound as loud as I want, because that's just the kind of guy I am. But sound effects and the weapons are pretty good, pretty awesome. And you know, you can hear the head smashing when you punch someone with them Gorilla Arms mod. I really like them Gorilla Arms, pretty cool looking. Let's see, sounds of the blade slicing through your cybernetic foes, man. That's the stuff of dreams right there. If your dreams are disgusting homicide of half man, half machine beings. But yeah, gunfire and explosions, those are great too, man. And I would say one of the best things in this game too, on top of the storyline, the music, and all that, gotta be the voice acting. Voice acting is pretty good. I really like it. My man Keanu Reeves, he puts in a good turn. He's probably just being himself. That's what I suspect. But yeah, Jackie's pretty good. V, Pan Am, and old Judy, they all put in a pretty good turn. All the characters, even some of the smaller ones, they do a pretty good job. Voice acting is probably, really good stuff there. So yeah, I'm gonna turn this back over to Awesemo, man, and it was good seeing you. So all right, boys, let's take this one home.
Sit down, settle in, and we'll get you going. Gotta create your sensory profile first. Boot it up.
So yeah, as far as concluding thoughts go with this game, if this game had released this year in this state, I think it would be largely reviewed as a decent game. And if I look at this game through rose-colored glasses, having known nothing of the hatred it garnered and the disappointment, justifiably garnered hatred, having been released in such a poor state. But if I wear those rose-colored glasses and judge it on my second playthrough on the second-gen console, a bit over a year or so after its release, and many patches and updates later, then yes, this game is fun and enjoyable. Is it perfect, even with the rosy perspective? No, I wouldn't say it's perfect. The gameplay is pretty fun, but it's also pretty basic. The music is kick-ass. The voice acting is great. The main story is pretty cool, as are some of the major side quests. Yeah, so this game, all said and done, now in its current state, it's pretty good. With that said, let's rate this one up. Let's see what we got. So, we at the Atomic Friends are giving Cyberpunk 2027 as of mid-May 2022. We're going to give that in its current state at this moment in time a 7 out of 10. And that's not bad. And I personally might be convinced to give it a straight 8 out of 10. But I was overruled by the Atomic Friends crew. Some members wanted less than the 7. But we came to an agreement to judge it by the second playthrough only. And we all dug the story and thought the setting was pretty good. And the gameplay really came around from our first failed playthrough on the PC. So yeah, and of course Noodles would not shut up about Keanu, aka Johnny Silverhand, being super cool. And his character is a big part of the story, so I'll give you that, Noodles. I'll give you that. So yeah, has CD Projekt Red redeemed themselves yet? I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far, brother. So yeah, redemption, I don't know about that because, you mostly fixed the game that you released in a very, very broken state after hyping it up for years. Bad move. So yeah, even playing the game in May of 2022, there are still some bugs and glitches here and there. So I would say an overall rating of 7 out of 10 is pretty generous, all things considered. But, the things that shine in Cyberpunk 2077, 2077, jeez. Anyways, like the story, those things that shine there, the same light shines on the bad. And, so yeah. But the future DLC that they say is coming out next year, I guess, could be, that could bring the redemption. So, only time will tell whether this game is going to be the masterpiece that we were promised. Or is it just the hero that we deserve? I don't know. But, so yeah, let's see whether this game is worth your time and money. So, drum roll, please. So, if you should buy it, play it, spend any of your hard-earned money and time on it, then we at the Atomic Friends give this one a 2.5 thumbs up. So yeah, Noodles, he had to give it a thumbs up just because of Keanu. But, that's Noodles. And Noodles does what Noodles does. Friendy loved it. He was really into the game. I gave it a half thumbs up just because some of the gameplay is still broken. And Doodles, he noped it. He gave it a thumbs down. So yeah, as far as reviews, this may be our most divisive yet. So what does it all mean? What does it all mean? I don't know. So anyways, I recommend that you wait for a sale to buy this game. And I haven't seen it on sale too often, but every season change there seems to be a large sale. So maybe go snatch it up. Let's see. I'll just wait for one of those mega sales. And this game is fun, and the story is worth a buy at a discounted rate. So, in conclusion, this is a game that looks and runs better than ever before. And I'm not giving up on Cyberpunk 2077, and I'm eager to see where the IP goes. And hoping we haven't seen the end of it. It's a cool little world, Cool little universe. I like the lore. But just for the love of Bob, CD Projekt, don't release another unfinished game ever again. Don't do it, man. That goes for all the other developers out there. Knock it off. Stop selling us half-finished games and giving us patches after you've taken our money. Knock it off. We don't want it. We want finished games. Remember when you bought a game on a cartridge and they couldn't do updates? Those games had to be finished. You hear me? Go back to that. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Ubisoft, EA Games. Yeah, I'm watching you. Knock it off. So, with that said, we at the Atomic Friends are always playing games. And we'll bring you more reviews in the future. So, give us a like if you enjoyed the review. And give us a thumbs up. Yeah, that thumbs up, baby. Thumbs up if you, give us a thumbs up if you did. And give us a thumbs down if you didn't. Or if, I guess if you don't like puppets. But if you don't like puppets, just remember, bro. Just remember. They probably hate you. They probably hate you too. And they'd give you a big stinky thumbs down. 2 thumbs down. And they wouldn't subscribe to your channel either. But anyways, so yeah, subscribe, hit that bell to get the updates and any new reviews from us here at the Atomic Friends. So yeah, gonna say bye to everybody. Good to see you. And we love you, Keanu. We love you, bro. Thanks for coming to the show. Alright, bye, bye. God.
Yeah, that guy really, he was hitting the syrup early today. And he drinks that pancake syrup, he goes wild. Especially if it's that corn syrup stuff, that Caro. Or that sweet molasses, as he calls it. Oh man, those big feet, they're crazy. You get a little sugar in them, they are nasty.